For enhancement on this program will purely align with the 7-point agenda of our RTM Champion and of course with the advocacies of Mayor Joy Belmonte of Quezon City. Vice D.
Lakas ang kumpiyansa at matatag ang ugnayan sa pagitan ng pulisya at sa sambayanan. At tayong lahat ay nagkakaisa sa ating mithiing makamit ang isang mas mapayapa sa ilalim ng bagong Pilipinas. Ang ating mga kapulisan ay maaasahan, malalapitan at mapagkakatiwalaan.
Lungsod Quezon aming mahal, araw mo ay saganang tunay, sa amin ang anak mo'y buhay, sa iyong sigla kami nagpupugay. Dito'y ilaw ang diwa mo, iyas ka ng bayang sinisita, dito'y lupin. Lungsod Quezon aming mahal, para mo ay saganang tunay, sa amin ang alab mo'y buhay, sa iyong sigla kami nagpupugay. Lungsod Quezon aming mahal, bugat ka ng layak kagitingan, dito'y lupli.
Thank you so much. Can you take your seats, please? Itong pong speech ko, ito yung tunay ng 2 minutes. Una po sa lahat, I would like to greet, of course, Police Brigadier General Jose Melencio C. Marcadas, our NCRPO Regional Director, Sir. Binanggit ko ni Sir that this is his second time to be here with us, and probably a span of about 13 months, sir. And while I love having you here, sir, because we really have a good time with our pleasant conversations, I do hope and pray hindi mo na tayo makita dito sa bed na ito for a long time. Kasi sabi nga ni Colonel Mustig sa akin, he is already the 8th QCPD chief that has been installed in Quezon City in my 5.5 year term in office. So meron pa po ako, sana sa awa ng Panginoon Diyos, another 3 years to go. Sana po, hindi na maging 6 po yun, or ito ang ma-install ninyo. Sana lang sila. So, having said that, sir, thank you for being here with us. It is an honor and a privilege. To Police Brigadier General Regino A. Maraman, our outgoing QCPD District Director and new Regional Director of Region 3. To Police Colonel Melencio M. Buslig Jr., our incoming QCPD Acting District Director. To his lovely family, the Buslig family who are here. To his friends and loved ones who are witnessing this special occasion. To Asset Alfonso, who is also present here today. And to everyone who is here witnessing this ceremony. Pleasant afternoon to all of us. Today, we are witnessing a significant moment in the Quezon City Police District as we bid farewell to General Red Maranan and welcome Police Colonel Melencio Buslig Jr. as the Acting District Director. He is expected to continue, if not surpass, the good work that has been done by his predecessors. First, I would like to extend my appreciation to our outgoing District Director, General Rodrigo Parana. I say this with confidence that General Red is by far the best District Director assigned to Quezon City during my 5.5-year administration. Under his leadership, Quezon City has made significant progress in addressing key concerns such as criminality, illegal gambling, and illegal drugs. General Marana may have been the district director for only a year, but he has made remarkable strides. For example, during his term, QCPD conducted more than 2,000 anti-illegal drug operations that led to the arrest of more than 3,400 drug personalities and the confiscation of more than 89 million worth of illegal drugs. These efforts are commendable as this is aligned with our goal of making QC a drug-free city. Kanina po, binanggit po ni General Maranan that he has been aligned with my vision for our city, having transformed Camp Terminal into a green camp, and also being one with me my advocacy for gender equality, specifically the advocacy of caring for our women and children. Pero nagulat po siya kahapon nung nagkaroon po kami ng simpleng despedida po para sa kanya, nabanggit ko po sa kanya na ako po ang Vice Mayor ng Quezon City. Ako po ang inatasan ni Mayor Herbert Bautista bilang head ng anti-drug campaign. Or the war on drugs is actually headed by me, a woman, as a Vice Mayor. Nagulat po siya. And that is why all of your accomplishments pertaining to illegal drugs is much appreciated by me as well. Together with all the other advocacies in mind that you have so relentlessly pursued. Thank you very much, sir. As we strive to address illegal gambling in the city, General Maranan and QCPD have carried out more than 1,600 operations, arresting 4,330 persons, and confiscating almost 1 million pesos of theft money. On top of these, 3,189 wanted and most wanted persons have been apprehended. While these numbers are impressive, let us dive into what makes these data important. First, these are reflections of our commitment to the safety and security of every Q citizen. With a strong police force and leadership, we are ensuring that the welfare of our people is of top priority. Second, these continuous anti-criminality efforts are crucial as we develop plans and programs that will help us reduce and prevent crimes. As we identify patterns and develop targeted approaches, we can create a data-driven policy to help maintain peace and order in our city. Third, by creating a safe community for all, we can boost economic activity, encourage tourism, and attract investors left and right for the benefit of our people. Therefore, we thank General Maranan for he has made our city a safer place for our people. And again, on behalf of the city government and the residents of Quezon City, we thank you for your exemplary service, sir. And I would also like to add, earlier today it was mentioned by General Maranan that I had to defend our city alongside our friendly competitors, Pasig City, Taguig City, Navotas City, and Marikina City, for the honor of being called the most business-friendly city in Metro Manila. This is among the most important awards that any city can receive. And of course, yung Mananalo dito will compete in the national level for most business-friendly city. But I remember always that whenever we discuss this in our execom, General Marana always says that business friendliness is not just about ease of doing business, it's not just about automation, it's not just about strong internet, but really it's about making sure that our community is safe so that when investors come, they know that their employees are safe, their businesses are safe, and because of this, their businesses will thrive. And that is exactly the spiel I gave today during my defense that we can and we believe we are the safest city in Metro Manila.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. And to our new acting district director, Police Colonel Malaysia Buslik Jr., you are stepping into a position that requires not only strong leadership skills, but also compassion, integrity, and care for the community. You will be leading a 3,000 strong force has to protect more than 3 million people, about 3.2 million to be exact. And this is 24/7. I challenge you to continue and carry forward the accomplishments of your predecessors and improve the services of the QCPD. We commit that the city government will give you the same, if not more, support that we have accorded to General Marami. Promise ko po yan sa inyo, sir. And as we transition to the new management and leadership, let me emphasize the role of the Quezon City Police District. Through the dedication, vigilance, and professional service of our police force, we can protect the rights of every citizen, uphold the law, and foster an environment where all families, individuals, and businesses can thrive. Sa QCPD, totoo ang mga salitang to serve and protect. Hence, to the men and women in QCPD uniform, thank you for your dedication to your duty. Continue to be Quezon City's pride and make every day safe for all Q citizens. At bago po ako magbukas, muli, nais ko magpasalamat kay General Nartates. Sir, thank you again for coming here. Sana yung susunod yung pagbalik, party-party na lang po tayo, hindi pagpapalit po ng district director po namin. Pero papasalamat din po kay General Nartates kasi sabi ko, nakawalo na po kami, sir. Ang problema sa amin dito ay continuity, sir. Kasi kapag gumagawa po kami ng POPs plan, yung Peace and Order and Public Safety Plan, isa po sa mga problema ay yung sitting district director, yung pangarap po niya, yung naandyan, yun yung pinupondohan po namin. Yan din po yung pangarap na gusto namin isakatuparan because we have great faith always in our district directors. Pero kapag nalipat po sila at may bago na naman po kaming QCPD chief, nagbabago naman po muli ang mga pangarap. It's not to say it's a worse dream, it's not to say it's a lesser dream, it's just a different dream that requires different types of resources, bagong equipment, iba doon sa pinagplanuhan na sa POPs plan. Kung kaya, sa katungkap na ang alignment po yung ginagawa namin para po matuwa naman din po at may sa katuparan din naman yung pangarap ng bago namin district director. But this time, for the first time in my 5.5 years, ang ating pong bagong acting district director is from Quezon City Police District. He was the immediate, was immediately reporting to our outgoing district director. Ibig sabihin nun, for the first time, we will have continuity and good succession here in Quezon City. And I would like to thank you, General Nartates, kasi during our last conversation, kung natatandaan ninyo, 1 year ago, when General Ren was installed, that is exactly the problem that I raised sa inyo, na ang problema ng continuity, mabigat po talaga sa atin when it comes to managing our finances and also planning for the long-term vision of our city. So thank you so much, sir. After kahit 1 year na nakalipas, hindi tayo masyadong nakikita, natatandaan po ninyo ang ating pong napag-usapan na yan. At taos-puso po ako nagpapasalamat sa inyo, sir, sa ginawa po ninyo yan. And General Pustin, you know exactly what General Ren has been doing. We are very happy with his work. Keep it up, but not just keep it up, please do better. Because we always stand on the shoulder of giants, and our predecessors are always the giants on whose shoulders we stand on to do greater and bigger things. So sa muli, marami pong salamat, mabuhay po tayong lahat, and God bless us all.
That is the management of our resources, particularly our personnel. You know why, ma'am, in National Capital Region, ang sumisira lang ng dumi ng aming hanay ay itong 5%. I'm saying 5% because for 15 years that I've been the I've been the regional director, and as the disciplinary authority, nakapag-dismiss na tayo ng 600 na police na nakatampak lang doon, painstakingly and resolve those cases, including about 1,200 or double of that na naipabis natin from demotion, forfeiture of pay, and other punishment. Okay, so it accounts for about 5%. including those case folders, about 2 container vans, 20 footer, puno-puno ng case folder yun. Those were not resolved and or hindi nalagyan ng finality and or hindi na-implement. So, in-implement po natin lahat yun. Okay? So, we fixed the system in the regional headquarters, including the system, how to do it. Especially also here in the district level. Kasi binibigyan natin ng pagkakataon yung mga unit head, the chief of police, the station commanders, including the district directors. The district directors, meron siyang a disciplinary authority, but hanggang 30 days suspension lang. While for information of our station commanders, meron din kayo. Kaya sa level nyo pa lang, meron na kayong authority that is 15 days and below suspension. So, gawin natin yun. And here in Quezon City, ito nga ang rehabilitation ng tao. And I would like to congratulate each and everyone here in Quezon City in doing this thing. Congratulations. Second, congratulations, of course, part of our action plan is our management of activities and management and or security of vital installations. We are married with different activities from national, local, even international. Ang pinakapabigat dito sa Quezon City is our SONA being held every year, every July of the year, no? Third week yun. So, I have a chance to lead the NCRPO, Quezon City in particular, to have the most safest, peaceful na conduct of the delivery of the State of the Nation address of our PPP. Palakpakan po natin ang QCPD. And in terms of security of vital installations, napakarami po, but one glaring is our LRT, MRT. In Metro Manila, there are 45 stations. Per accounting this year, 3 months ago, per accounting, ang pinakamataas ay ang area ng Kamuning and Cubao. Yung mga theft and robbery dito committed dito sa ating stations. And last year, mas mataas, it's even double. But with the deployment, with the mastery of the template as well as some denial efforts, for the last 3 months, the occurrence of focus crimes, especially theft and robbery, dito sa MRT stations, particularly sa Quezon City area, for 3 successive months, ay 0. At wala pa ang sarili mo, why? Because it takes some good template. Number 1 is you use the numbers. That's why nagdagdag man tayo ng pulis sa Cubao area, Kamuning, and even sa Quezon City. Nagdagdag tayo dito sa area na yan. At par with the number that we add up to the different stations as well as in BGC, in Caloocan, in Taguig, and Pasay. Kasi yan na kailangan natin pagpulan ng Pasay. And pagkatapos ang ating 2,500 na naging FTP or under field training exercise na police, QCPD will be a recipient of 500 of them na mapupunta. Kasi 500 personnel na yun. No match yun. Doon sa binibigay na motor, sasakyan, gasolina, and even and other incentives binibigay ng no less than the local government of Quezon City. Palakpakan natin siguro. So, napakaraming kanyang accomplishment. So, I would like to congratulate each and everyone. Please continue this action plan. Embrace nyo by heart at hindi kayo maliligaw. And lastly, aside from congratulating each and everyone, this effort is nothing, of course, without the collaboration and or the true support of the local government unit. After all, and even the community. After all, peace and order is a shared commitment of each and everyone. Here in Quezon City, kitang-kita ang commitment because we have a very good, nasasabi lang, a recipient, soon to be a recipient again and again of an award where she attended this afternoon and defended the accomplishment of the local government unit of Quezon City. Palakpakan natin ang ating Mayor Joey Bernabe. So with that, I congratulate each and everyone and I encourage you to work and work and never stop in working. And I would like to end by stating our coat of arms right now. Sa bagong Pilipinas, ang gusto ng pulis ay ligtas ka. Magandang hapon po.
Thank you so much.
Those action plan, ginawa natin, and at the same time, what was the result? First, we have to manage our resources. Pag sinabi mong resources, yung personnel natin, logistics, and even our finances. So when we say management of human resources, nandiyan na. So taking the moral and welfare of our personnel is paramount. Binibigyan natin sila ng tamang schooling, training such that they are truly capable. And number one, while we are giving them incentives and awards, we are very fast also in punishing for those who erred or have misdemeanors. Kaya, palakpakan natin ang ating outgoing, and I believe, tuloy-tuloy ang ating newly installed QCPD. Yun yung tupa. Nung una pa lang, nakikita ko na ano yung tupa. Tulay ng pagbabago. Kasi lahat ng mga insidente or summary or case holder, pag nakita ko na doon, nag-under ko na pala ng tupa dito sa QCPD. So no need for me to punish more kasi na-punish na. Because yung tupa, matter of rehabilitation and then acceptance again to the ranks of PNP or QCPD or NCRPO. So, number one yan sa
Commanding Officer, Police Major General Jose Melencio C. Nartagas Jr., who will give us his guidance for today. Let us give him a warm round of applause.
Thank you very much, MC. Isang mapagpalang hapon po sa ating lahat ngayon na narito sa isang napaka-importante na everybody was properly acknowledged, but of course, I would like to greet each and everyone. A pleasant afternoon, especially our guest of honor and speaker who witnessed this turnover or change of command. No less than our energetic, our lovable, our dear Mayor of Quezon City. Palakpakan natin. Mayor Joey Bernabe. Of course, the outgoing and now the Regional Director of PRO3, General Maranan, and the newly installed in acting capacity. And soon, he will be in full capacity when he finally gets the start and fully accepted by the Mayor of Quezon City. Colonel Busli. Of course, Team NCRPO as well as the loved ones of who came here to support the newly installed QCPD director, especially the friends, classmates from Philippine National Police Academy, dami nila, and ang kanyang immediate family are here. Okay? Thank you very much and magandang hapon sa atin lahat. Especially, I would like to acknowledge also our friends from the media who blocked themselves dito. Kasi nagsimula po yan sa Pro 3 kanina umaga as well as yesterday in Southern Police District. We have here ASEC Alfonso, palapakan po natin. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. This is the second time that I came here with this kind of activity. A change of command or turnover ceremony. Dalawang beses pa lang, a matter of 15 months compared to the Southern Police District na napakabilis ng turnover. Pang-apat o pangatlo na akong nag-turnover doon. So, nagutan ko ang turnover ko ang District Director doon, District Director General Mariano, District Director General Estes, District Director General Rosete, and now District Director General Yan. Magkaka-classmate pa ata halos lahat yun. So, ganun kabilis yung turnover. And I'm saying this because true, our Philippine National Police is a truly dynamic organization. Number one, of course, is in terms of placement of officers, napakalaki natin, officers come and go. Okay? Whether you will go lateral or go upward and or you're going to retire. But, pagkadating natin ng district director, of course, always laging tumataas. And of course, I would like to say these things because of the changes that we've been doing. With that, when I was when I presided the turnover of command during when General Moranan was installed, I have only one piece of advice, that is isa nga lang, but a couple of instruction embedded in one action plan. So I'm referring to our action plan, which I believe cascaded sa babayon hanggang sa smallest unit of the PNP within Quezon City or NCRPO. One by one, these were cascaded, understood, and implement such that I would like to congratulate each and every one for
Acting District Director of Quezon City Police District. I am deeply grateful for the trust and confidence that is bestowed upon me. I am fully aware of the great responsibility that comes with this position. Rest assured, the program laid by our outgoing District Director will continue, and whatever enhancement of this program will purely align with the 7-point agenda of our RTM Sampio and of course the advocacies of Mayor Joy Calante of Quezon City. My speech will be delved on our QCPD credo: professionalism, responsibility, outstanding service, unity, and discipline. The core values that define what it means to be proud QCPD. As stated in our credo, we will perform our duties to the best of our abilities, never settling for mediocrity or arrogance. We will reject any act that could tarnish the good name of QCPD, maintaining a visible and reliable police presence in the street, all the way to the heart of the QCPD. And we will always take great pride in being part of QCPD. So therefore, it is fitting that we make meritocracy the hallmark under my wax, raising the bar of performance and accountability, where excellence will be rewarded, while mediocrity will receive it just deserved. Our city is vibrant, with a diverse community, rich in culture and history. It is our duty to ensure that every citizen, regardless of gender, social strata, or background, feels safe in their homes, in their neighborhood, in their workplaces, learning institutions, and the city. I am dedicated to fostering a collaborative environment where our police work closely with the community, local government, and various organizations. I am also committed to transparency and accountability in all our actions. It is essential to build trust with our ranks and community. And I will encourage an open line between our police officers and residents. The concerns of our community is our concern. Together, we can create a safer Quezon City. Moreover, I will prioritize the welfare and professional development of our police personnel. They are our most valuable asset. And by equipping them with the necessary training and resources, we can ensure that they are well prepared to face any situation with integrity and professionalism. Sabi nga ng ating magiging Mayor Del Monte, sama-sama tayo sa tuloy-tuloy na pag-unlad at sa pagkasenyo, tandaan ang mamamayan ang laging una sa servisyo. And with this, we will serve and protect our true citizens with utmost courtesy, always and in all ways. Sa bagong Pilipinas, ang gusto ng pulis ay ligtas ka. Maraming salamat. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. I would like to begin by honoring God Almighty, the great architect of the universe, thanking Him for the opportunity to lead Quezon City Police District as acting district director and imploring His divine guidance as I carry out my duties. Let me express my gratitude to all those responsible for my designation, most especially His Excellency President Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr., Honorable Secretary of Interior and Local Government, Attorney Benhar Apolos Jr. My immense gratitude also to the multi-awarded Mayor of Quezon City, both locally and internationally, Honorable Maria Ospina Del Monte, Ma'am. Thank you po for accepting me to lead your QCPD. As assured, Ma'am, that we at the Quezon City Police District will fully support all your programs and policies, particularly for the protection of women, children, LGBTQIA+, and environmental sustainability. To the Chief, Philippine National Police, Police General Roman Marbil, Francisco Marbil, our Regional Director, National Capital Region, Apo Madagdayaw, Police Major General Jose Menendez Hernandez. Sir, maraming salamat po for the trust and confidence to lead this prestigious QCPD. To my immediate commander, now the Regional Director of PRO3, Police Major General Rodrigo Tienda Maranan. Sir, thank you for guiding me and doing the extra mile to support me in achieving and passing the baton of responsibility to me. The Red, you have done a lot for this city, and we will forever remember you as our catalyst of change. Thank you, sir, for laying the foundation and setting the blueprint to raise the standard of excellence in our pursuit of peace, order, and public safety.